But as we mentioned a while ago, anyone match up with Steph Curry and baka yung makakatapat niya in terms of that position, Jegs, is James Harden. And picking between the two of them, dati MVP candidate si Harden pero wala eh. This year, because of his bad start, he's not the MVP candidate. Pero lately, he's been looking like a Rockets Harden. How do you think he stacks up against Steph Curry?
Well, James Harden is an isolation type player. That's the way they play in the Brooklyn Nets. Steph Curry, though, he's a leader. He's a different kind of a leader when it comes to trying to make everyone better and also doing Steph Curry things. So I think I might go for Stephen Curry here just because they have, the one of the better ways of playing in terms of moving the ball around and getting open shots. And Steph Curry has just unlimited range, and he changed the way we play basketball right now.
I agree. I think the unlimited range is a fact, and I think that. Pero syempre, some hardened stands out there would be like, alam mo, just let him get his rhythm, let him get his
Yep.
MVP form again, and that might be a more difficult pick to make, especially kung makita mo sa mga stats nga niya, he does more in terms of rebounding and assists, almost a double-double averaging for the Brooklyn Nets. So let's see what happens there. Yung susunod na showdown, si DeMar DeRozan, probably the biggest highlight reel for the East, especially in later days, in recent days rather, up against Ja Morant. Ako, pipiliin ko sana dapat si Donovan Mitchell dito pero iba yung pinili ni Troy at ni Aaron eh. But with these guys
Donovan Mitchell
here,
for a
Ja
center,
Morant and DeMar DeRozan,
I don't want to
highlight
agree.
machine.
All right, I think right here though, I'll go for John Morant compared to DeMar DeRozan. I'll go for the Gen Z player right here. Although DeMar DeRozan is averaging more when it comes to scoring, rebounds almost the same, but John Morant averaging more assists. Pero John Morant is leading his team right now to an incredible run. No one probably figured out that they were going to be probably top four, top five in the West. So I think Jamran is really doing a great job of leading his team. Respect to DeMar DeRozan, though, he's also doing a great job with the Chicago Bulls.
A bit of a slump recently for the Chicago Bulls, so we know they can right the ship. Up next, we have probably the biggest highlight, the two biggest names in the East and the West: LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. Boy,
Okay, Pau, I might have you pick between LeBron James and Kevin Durant.
no,
Because
I'm
for
not
me,
doing that.
it's hard
I'll
to
let
pick
you do
between
it.
these two. So I think KD is unguardable. He's a walking mismatch. LeBron James has been struggling with the Lakers, but his numbers are still there. But I would go for more wins, so I'd go for Kevin Durant and his unguardable moves at his height.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. I think he is a walking mismatch. Of course, LeBron fans out there, remember Diego Dario is his name on Twitter and on Instagram. Just throw the hate at him. Up next, Raymond Green, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think you're picking between offense and defense, but then with Giannis, boy, MVP candidate, it's a hard pick and hard to not to pick him, Jegs.
Yeah, I'll go for Giannis Antetokounmpo, the former MVP, 28.4 points per game, 11 rebounds and 6 assists, and he's been getting his rhythm. No disrespect to Draymond Green, though, he's one of the catalysts here for Golden State. Every time he's out, they're having a little bit of trouble both on offense and on defense. He's the leader, but Giannis Antetokounmpo is on a different level when it comes to dominating right now, especially with the way they dominated the Golden State Warriors in their previous games.
And of course, the last one, Jokic versus Embiid, the two big men, both of them feeling that they should have a run at individual awards this year. And with numbers like that, who could argue otherwise, Jegs?
Very similar numbers, actually, comparing these two big men. Nikola Jokic, though, doing a better job of playmaking. But I think I'd go for Joel Embiid once again because he's leading his team. They're one of the upper teams here in the East. So Joel Embiid has been playing very well. And I think he's number three right now in the MVP race. So Joel Embiid for me.
You know what? I personally would argue for Jokic because I just think that what he does on the floor, he just encompasses all positions. But I understand why you did pick Joel Embiid.